When there was the Potlatch band, they would just have two people sitting together up in a room, curtains closed and everything. They'd sing a song, both sing a song quietly and exchange gifts to keep the tradition alive. A lot of our language is gone, from the Indian residential school by government legislation. We've managed to save a lot of it. It's coming back.
We create that connections to your environment by going into nature, going into water, and going into the forest. Those things are a big part of what culture is and what teachings are. That's how you can heal.
Culture is healing. The responsibility that I have to my family as Uzi Stalis is to ensure everything that my father did, everything that my grandparents did, that it remains intact. That I have the responsibility to ensure its survival while I walk this earth. But not only that, it's survival beyond me. And talking about the names that is within our gildas. So our gildas is our treasure box, and that our treasure box holds all of these. It's not a physical treasure box, but it is the contents within that is our family names, our family dances, our family crests, and like our talking stick, our coppers. The responsibility that I have to keep that alive, and it solely isn't my responsibility. I have a family that stand behind me that help me keep this alive. Within a house that where it's crucial for it to stay alive, and that's Quinwatsi, right? That's the big house that's in Campbell River. There's a culture and a history, within the confines of the big house, but there's a culture and a history at the community level.
But taking part in helping out with all the gifts that all you children, all you teachers have supported our kids. It's a good thing for all of us. It's like we're just becoming one big family. And that's what culture does. That's what culture is. It's all about family. It's all about taking care of one another.
The potlatch, yeah, for me, when we had it, we've hosted um, 3 or 4 potlatches, 2 memorials. One was to deal with the passing of my late father and the seating of my chieftainship. We've had certain ceremonies that took care of some high-ranking family members. When things happen, and that was to protect them, from spirits, and from the other side who traveled to the other side, who don't want to travel alone. They always want to take somebody with them. So we do that ceremony, and like we've had potlatches for high-ranking family members, for my family, for some of our people, and other nations. When they come to do a potlatch, our culture, well, like we didn't have totem poles, but we had curtains, and the curtain are the history of the family where the family comes from, what the family owns, be it the resources from the ocean, resources from the river, and the lands where they came from, the governance, the highest order of governance, the wolf. It also has what our clan is, like the Nani for my family, the grizzly bear.
What they have in their treasure box, crests they have, whether it is, Namris or Kwagil or Mamalilakala or Zaudenuk or Kuxadinuk. Each tribe, Potlatch, is different. And even families within Namlis, they'll do things just a little bit different. And so, the importance of, we as the society in general have forgotten how to witness potlatch.
Started teaching the kids about our culture, about what the potlatch is, about be making gifts, creating things from nature, like working with cedar or working with paddles or doing a song or a dance or a ceremony. Everything is one. Hishuknis Tsawak. Tsawak means one. The land, the sea, the animals, the birds, the fish, the sun, the moon, everything is one. And that's the base of our teachings and our culture. We're showing how we're tied together through a song, a dance, and a ceremony, and then it shows your roots of who you are, of where you're from, and that's life. That's Potlatch.